When we last spoke with Regina race car driver Maxx Ebenal, he was on his way out the door and across the Pacific to compete on the Asian Formula Renault 2 circuit. Maxx joins us from half a world away this morning in Shanghai, China. Good morning to you, Maxx. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well indeed. You've had lots of time in the simulator since you went over to China, a little bit of time on the track, and you've actually opened up your season with one of the competitive races. How's it been so far?
This past weekend went really well for me. I had 2 races and qualifying. I qualified P4 for the first race and 3rd place for the second race. In both races, I got 3rd place in class and 4th overall. I thought pretty well.
Now, you don't seem tremendously delighted by that. A bit of a smile on your face as you tell the story. I would have thought you'd have been jumping out of your skin over that one.
Well, I was right after the race, really excited, but as I told Matt earlier, it's next step now. I'm looking forward to the next race already and trying to focus on that.
Talk to us a little bit about the learning curve that you experienced when you got over there. You kind of had a half an idea what you were getting yourself into, but was it more or less or bigger or better than you expected it to be once you arrived?
It was everything I hoped for and more, for sure. And the learning curve is very steep. With limited driving time, you're always learning something new. It's not like any other sport where you practice one thing over and over and over. When you're out driving, every single corner is different, and you're going to learn something new every single time.
Talk to us a little bit about the difference between what it is that you get a chance to learn in the simulator and what you get a chance to learn when you're actually out on the track.
In the simulator, it's not very realistic at all as feedback that the car gives you. So you really get to learn where the track goes. That's the benefit of if you're going left or if you're going right or straight, where you're on the gas, where you're braking. When you're actually in the car, it's so much more because you're actually at speed. You're actually going 230, 240 kilometers an hour. You're not just sitting in a chair. And the car, when you're actually driving, tells you a lot through the steering wheel, through the seat, through the pedals. So constantly learning the limits of the car.
Add to that the fact that you're also on the track with a number of people who are very much in the same situation that you are, and it adds again a different dynamic to the whole concept, I would think.
Totally. When you're wheel-to-wheel racing, it's a lot different than when you're by yourself. When you're by yourself, you're only focused on one thing. But when you have 6 guys in front of you or behind you, right beside you, going 200K, it's a lot different, a lot more to think about than just, oh, it's just me driving.
Talk to us a little bit about the season. How long is it, and when do you guys race next?
The next race is in Sepang, Malaysia at the F1 circuit in early May. Rounds 3, 4, and 5. I believe there's 15 rounds total, so the next race will be back here in Zhuhai, and it goes all the way until December of this year is our last race.
So you've got a bit of a break between now and the Malaysian trip to the circuit. What will you be doing to fill your time?
Working every day, getting back in the gym, training, trying to get in better shape for the next race, and mostly trying to find some cash to put together for the next race.
You do mention that. Obviously, it's a pursuit that costs quite a bit of money to undertake. If people want to chip in the best they can, where can they make their donations to you?
I have a website, maxspeed.ca, M-A-X-X speed.ca. You can find out most of the information about my racing on there, or you can add me on Facebook or call me, whatever you want.
Well, you seemed very understated about a 3rd place finish. It impresses the heck out of us here on CTV Morning Live. Congratulations on the start to the season, Maxx, and good luck down the road.
Thank you so much.
All right.
See ya.
All right, then. Sounds good. Maxx Ebenal, Regina race car driver competing on the Formula Asian Renault 2 circuit.